G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, for today's video, we're going to run over my round 5 tips to start things off with, and then I will give you my round 6 tips for this weekend's footy action. Now, you guys might be looking at me going, man, you're in a weird single, what's going on? So I make my basketball debut today, or tonight it is actually. It's in about 2 hours, so I'm very excited for that. So yeah, wish me luck for that, guys. But that's why I'm in a different shirt, I guess. It's not normal. I normally wear different sports jerseys, I guess. But for this, that's why I'm in this one. Just a fun fact for you. But yeah, without further ado, guys, let's go over this week's action. Starting off with the Lions and Collingwood. All right, this was a very weird game. Collingwood played quite well, and the Lions were a little bit poor in this one. I thought the Lions would get this one done by more, but at the end of the day, a win's a win, so I suppose I'll take that. Bulldogs and North Melbourne. Bulldogs bounced back with a very good win over the Kangaroos, and I think they'll continue that form. Then we have Sydney Swans against West Coast at Optus Stadium. This was our worst win at Optus, I believe. Very disappointing. We had a lot of players, the squad's nearly back to full strength, and it was very disappointing to see the Eagles bow out like this. I completely understand that, we haven't had a proper full squad team. They haven't got that chemistry back, but at the same time, you don't lose by this much at home at a stadium that you claim to be where you play your best football. So I wasn't thrilled with how West Coast played, but I'm sure we can bounce back. I just don't think it'll be this week, and I'll get to that when I do my tipping. Saints got a decent win over the Suns. The Suns played fairly well in this one, but Saints were inevitably too strong. Adelaide had a great win over Richmond, and I backed that one. I'm very proud. I went with my gut in that one and took the Adelaide Crows. Melbourne put on a clinic against the Giants. Carlton beat Port Adelaide. I tipped that one as well. I was very happy about that. This next one I was umming and ahhing about for a while, but I think Fremantle are solidifying themselves as a top 8 team, and they do so with a good win over Essendon. The final game of the round, the one that didn't get me my multi or 9 from 9, and that was the Geelong Cats losing to the Hawks. First and foremost, shout out to Hawthorn. They are proving a lot of people wrong. I did bring out a bold predictions video. If I remember, I'll link it somewhere here. If not, please go and check it out, where I say that the Hawks could be a smoky for the finals, and I think I may have hit the nail on the head there. Hawthorn got a good win over Geelong, and that rounds up last week's footy action. So moving on to this week, let's see what we've got here. All right, starting off with Friday night. There's no Thursday night game this week. Thank God, because I work 3 a.m. on Friday, and I would rather not stay up to watch it. Giants against the Saints. I've backed the Giants here. I'm going to go by maybe 11 points. Oh, is it 11? Thank you. Look, the Giants need a bounce-back game, and I know they're missing players, but they really need to bounce back and get a good win here. And I think they can do that against the Saints. The Saints have been a pretty good team. They've only had one loss, but at the same time, I think the Giants will be really hungry to get a win, and they'll do so this weekend. The Giants have only had one win, which is crazy because, a lot of people had them in their top 8. I don't think I did. I can't remember. But, I think the Giants will bounce back. I really do. I don't know if this gives... that's Tips' choice there. 71% of the Saints in my mind is pretty crazy, but hey, you never know. Next up, Bulldogs and the Crows. Easy tip for me. I think the Bulldogs win this convincingly. Adelaide have been tough to beat, mainly at home though. So I think the Doggies get this one done and get it done quite comfortably. Another team I think will get a comfortable win is Port Adelaide. Now, they have been probably the most disappointing, if not the most disappointing team in 2022. A lot of people had these guys finishing in their top 4, some finishing first. So that's crazy to think. But Port Adelaide, I think will get a bounce back week this week. They will need to. So if they're going to come out to play against West Coast, they need to put a lot of points on the board. They need to beat West Coast by more than just 10. They need to go crazy this weekend. All right, next one we've got at Optus Stadium, and we've got Fremantle winning this one. I think it'll be a lot closer than what people think. I think 70% tipster's choice to Fremantle is a bit high, but I do think they'll get the win. I just don't think it'll be comfortably. Next up, speaking of a comfortable win, Geelong will get this one done with ease, and I say that with ease. They're gonna, for one reason, they're going to be pissed off that they went down to Hawthorn the way they did. They're going to want to bounce back, and they're going to want to do it well against North Melbourne to prove that they are a premiership contender. Same goes for the Lions. The Lions were a little bit disappointing last week, and I think they're going to want to bounce back week against the Suns at Metricon. D's, they're the best team in the comp for a reason, and they will make sure that the Richmond Tigers know that. They're going to show no mercy against the Tigers, and I see an absolute flogging against Richmond coming at the hands of Melbourne. Hawthorn against Sydney. I've backed the Hawks in this one. I know that could be a bold take, but when you look at it, they're pretty Hawthorn are 3-2, Sydney are 4-1. I do think the Swans played very well last week. They were clinical, but they played West Coast, and West Coast have not been playing well this year. Hawthorn played Geelong, who were one of the informed teams of the competition, and I think Hawthorn can get the win there. I believe that's the University of Tasmania. I think they can get the win there down in Tassie. Next up, we've got Essendon against Collingwood. Another upset. I'm taking Essendon to round out the week. Look, I think my multi was paying $400 or $500. That says $700. Look, at the end of the day, I do believe that both these teams on Monday can pull off upsets, and I am happy to back the way I am this week. So let me know, guys. Have I tipped way too crazy, or am I spot on? I'd love to hear your opinions. Drop them down in the comments below. Wish me luck for tonight's game. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.